90s together on secularsounds.org.
Your listening station. Roadie Rocks on Secular Sounds.
Good evening, rockers, and welcome to Roadie Rocks with me, Colin.
And me, Andy.
Climb aboard the virtual tour bus, grab a drink, and settle down with the rest of the road crew as we bring you 2 hours of the very best in classic rock, including Deep Purple,
The Rolling Stones,
Traffic,
Marillion, and of course, this week's very special guest from XTC and Tin Spirits, Dave Gregory.
Crank up the volume, there'll be no sleep till Swindon.
By this time the suitcase was getting very heavy, so I rested on a grassy knoll and took a peek inside. As I opened it, out burst a fountain of many-coloured butterflies, rainbow game counters, chess pieces, laughing cutlery, tiny chairs and tables, and flying plates covered with exotic fruit.
Welcome to Roadie Rocks, rockers. That's a tongue twister. The Dukes of Stratosphere with Vanishing Girl. Welcome aboard the bus this week. Well, we get to turn down those Marshalls, but just a fraction. So grab your Rickenbacker 12-string and head into the garden of earthly delights with our guest, Lord Cornelius Plum, a.k.a. Dave Gregory, from XTC and Tin Spirits. Dave joins us later, choosing his 3 favourite tracks and telling the stories behind those songs.
And don't forget, we are live and loud, so contact us right now via email, roadierocks@secularsounds.org, on Facebook, /Roadie Rocks, or you can tweet us at Roadie Rocks MK.
And moving right along, we head to cell 44 with the Zombies.
Good morning to you. I hope you're feeling better, baby. Thinking of me while you are far away. Counting the days until they set you free again. Writing this letter, hoping you're okay.
Well, you've just heard some great Deep Purple there. And before that, we had the Zombies with Care of Cell 44 from the 1968 Odyssey and Oracle album.
Concept album, kids.
Hey, who needs
Concept
the
album
Beatles,
alert.
eh? Yeah, so keep those messages coming in.
Keep them coming in. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Deep Purple track reminds me. Do you remember I gave you a ring and asked if you fancied helping out at a studio for a day? Do you remember that?
Yeah, and you sold it really well, you said.
Well, unfortunately, you're a massive Black Sabbath fan and you're a massive Deep Purple fan, so everything, was against you on the day. But we actually, we rocked into Psalm West Studios in Notting Hill, the legendary studio where Led Zeppelin 4, Aqualung by Jethro Tull, Bohemian Rhapsody and News of the World by Queen, Give 'Em Enough Rope, The Clash,
Yeah, one of my favourites.
Bad Company, Iron Maiden, Free, Mott the Hoople, and of course, not forgetting Brian May's Starfleet project.
Who could forget that?
Oh, champions. So I gave you a ring and just said, do you fancy helping out doing a charity single for the day? John Lord, Ian Gillan, Tony Iommi, Nico McBrain.
All in the same room at the same time.
It was a bit of a chore, wasn't it?
It's like, do you want to meet all your heroes in the same room?
Yeah.
What could I say?
And I think it's the only time I've ever been happy to carry a Hammond organ up a spiral staircase for the great man himself. That's not going to happen every day. And, I think it was actually his last certainly his last recording session with Gillan. And we had many, many stories that day. Probably most of them we can't repeat. Probably all of them.
Hello, this is Steve Hogarth from Marillion. You're listening to Roadie Rocks with my very good friends Andy and Colin on Seclo Sounds.